Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Izal Hakimi bin Sazali. My matrix number is 04DM21F1019.
My name is Afif Muhammad bin Mak Nasir and my matrix number 04DM21F1018.
My name is Harun Naim bin Mak Azadi and my registration number is 04DM21F1017.
My name is Ahmad Imran bin Muhammad Noor. My number matrix is 04DM21F1009.
My name is Umar Hakim Gamal Arifin and my matric number is 04DEM21F1016.
And today we are going to present about topic 4. First, I will explain to you about types of programming. The first one is ladder diagram. Ladder diagram is a graphical programming language that you use to develop software for programmable logic controllers, PLCs. It is one of the language that the IEC 61131 standard specify for use with PLCs. A program in ladder diagram notation is a circuit diagram that emulates circuits of relay logic hardware. The second one is mnemonic code. Mnemonic codes are those codes that consist of alphabets or abbreviation as symbols for codifying a piece of information. For example, HQ is headquarters, DLI for Delhi in train bookings. The third one is sequential function chart, SFC. Sequential function chart is a visual programming language used for programmable logic controllers, PLCs. It is one of the 5 languages defined by IEC 61131 3 standard. The SFS standard is defined as preparation of function charts for control system and was based on graph chart itself based on binary Petri-nets. Last but not least, function block diagram. A block diagram is an essential method used to develop and describe hardware or software system, as well as represent their workflows and processes. Block diagrams are used in electronics to represent systems and their shifting. For example, mechatronic systems in the trucking industry.
Load instruction. This instruction are used to start a line of the program. It is used in the first context in the normally open condition. Explanation. The execution condition of the instruction on the right will be on when IR 0000 is on. Load not. These instructions are used to start a line of the program. It is used in the first context in the normally closed condition. Explanation. The execution condition of the instruction on the right will be on when IR 00000 is off. Out. Output instruction. These instructions are used for the call output. IR 10,000 will on when IR 00000 is on. N. Logic and instruction. The NLD no physical contact device. Only a programming tool for solving complex functions such as AND connects a number of OR or NOT or LD in the series.
And not instruction. These instructions are used in the second contact in a normally closed and in series with previous contact explanation. The execution conditions of the instruction on the right will be on when IR 00000 on and IR 00001 are off. Next is OR LD. Block logic or instruction. The OR LD instruction has no physical contact device, only a programming tool for solving complex or function as a series of contact LD in parallel with a series of other contacts. Next, OR not instruction. These instructions are used in the second contact in a normally closed and in line parallel with previous contacts. The execution conditions of the instruction on the right will be on when either IR 00000 is on or IR 00001 is off or IR 00000 on IR00001 off simultaneously. Next, NLD. NLD, block logic and instruction. The NLD, no physical contact device. Only a programming tool for solving complex function, such as N connects a number of OR not or LD in the series. And the last is OLD. OLD, block logic or instruction. The OLD instruction has no physical contact device. Only a programming tool for solving complex function has a series of contacts LD, in parallel with a series of other contacts.
No person can call NOP is a programming instruction in PLC that does nothing when executed. It is used as a placeholder instruction in a program when no other instruction is needed at a particular step in the logic sequence. No operation instructions are useful in PLC programming because they allow programmer to give blank space in the program without having to delete or modify existing instructions. It can be helpful when making change to a program, as it provides way to easily insert new instructions without having to rewrite the entire program.
In general, a PLC program will end when it reaches the end of its main routine or when it encounters a specific end instruction or function. The end instruction or function will vary depending on the specific PLC programming language or software being used. For example, in radiology programming, the end instruction is usually represented by a vertical line with a circle at the bottom, indicating the end of the ladder logic. In structured text programming, the end function or end program function is used to signify the end of the routine or program.
Interlock is a common concept in PLC programming used to prevent unsafe or undesired action from occurring in a system. An interlock is a safety mechanism that ensures that critical conditions are met before allowing a process or action to occur.
In PLC programming, a jump instruction is used to skip over certain section of a program and directly transfer control to a different section of the program. Jumps can be useful in PLC programming to optimize program execution by skipping over sections of the program that are not necessary under certain conditions. For example, if a program has several different operating modes, the jump instruction can be used to skip over sections of the program that are only necessary in certain modes.
It means to maintain it in good working condition to its work that is continuous to operate properly over time. To keep the PLC in good condition, it is important to perform regular maintenance tasks such as checking and cleaning the system component, verifying the wiring connection and replacing any faulty component. In addition, it is important to regularly update and test the PLC programming to ensure that it remains accurate and effective.
In PLC programming, set and reset are logic functions that are used to control the state of a memory bit, which can be used to control various actions or functions within a system.
Diversion up or down. Diversion up or down is a counting function that some PLCs have. It allows the PLC to count up or down based on the difference between two inputs. This function is useful for controlling process where precise control is required, such as filling or emptying a tank. By using the version up or down counting, the PLC can accurately control the process based on the difference between the current level and the desired level.